Hey everybody, it's Chris. Doing my final reflection here for Science Methods class. Start things off, I'll talk about what I felt was most beneficial to me as a student this semester. Getting to do a lot of the hands-on experience, a lot of the hands-on teaching that we did down in the makerspace, I thought was outstanding and beneficial to all of us, not just myself. Getting to be with several different groups of students throughout the year got our to broaden our horizons and I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Just see many different personalities and different kinds of kids that we will be teaching when we are out in the field here this next semester. What did I think was least beneficial? Probably would be discussion boards. I've never liked discussion boards since day one. When I first got to college, I thought they weren't very beneficial for any class. I don't really learn anything from them. I guess the way I see it is we can do the same thing as you do in a discussion board that you can do it in the classroom. Just it's a discussion time. I don't think that we need to have them out of our class time to reiterate what we already talked about in class. Watching the TED films that we always watched in class, I think it was good doing discussion boards over those and like watching extras out of class, but we can do the same thing in class. I know there was a lot of downtime that we had where we would just sit in class and get off track and talk about makerspace or something like that. And not that that's not important, but like during those times, we could have easily done what we were doing in the discussion boards and pretty much eliminated those completely from the curriculum. As far as what you can do, Mr. Rhodes, to do a better job for the students after us, have the lessons that you're going to teach laid out in the makerspace. Like, I mean, however many weeks we were down there, like say we were down there six, just have six lessons automatically picked that you want them to do throughout the semester. And then they can pick which one they can do each week. I mean, I think the first 2 weeks or whatever when we were doing them individually on our own, that was kind of hectic and it was a lot of work put on two individual students. So I think if you like, we had it figured out by the end of the semester. You were picking what we were doing, and then we were just dividing the work up by ourselves, which was really easy and it worked great. But just have that same approach from the day one as soon as they get down to the makerspace. I really enjoyed the makerspace and thought it was a great idea. So I would continue doing that. I liked it a lot better than having to do what the previous students had to do in terms of making science fair projects and then having individual lessons that they went out into classrooms around the school district and taught. I like the makerspace a lot more than that. So next question: how do I feel about teaching science? Um, I'd say not extremely comfortable, but comfortable enough that I can continue to learn more about the subject and continue to make myself a better teacher through doing my own experiments and my own lessons in my classroom. Science is one thing that you're never going to stop learning about. And as far as I'm concerned, every day you're in class, you as a teacher are going to be learning just as much as the students are if you're doing it right. Um, excuse me, my roommate walked in. Um, aside from that, I feel pretty comfortable being able to teach science, and I feel like the things I've been taught in the classroom this semester are things I'll really be able to take on to the next level and be able to teach in my own classroom next semester when I'm student teaching or any semester after that when I'm on my own and have my own classroom. So, what will be the most important thing in my classroom as far as science goes? I think the most important thing when it comes to science is getting away from the book. We always talked about this, getting away from the book and doing hands-on lessons like we were doing in the makerspace. Um, that's one thing that I always talked about, and I know you always talked about it, Mr. Rhodes, that science isn't learned in a book; it's learned in real-world experiences and things are you learn by doing science, not reading science. So I think that's what's going to be most important in my classroom. And That's one thing I'm always going to emphasize when I am in my classroom or even student teaching. So I think that pretty much sums it up. Sorry, this is a screencast, guys. I couldn't get my computer camera to work normally on its own. So hopefully this was all right and you guys can all see me okay. So have a great next semester, next year, guys, and good luck to all of you. And thanks for everything, Mr. Eds. Okay, bye.